Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Frostpunk. I have continued on from where we left off. In the previous episode we gathered the resources, our wood, our coal. We went over the basics as well of the game, like our resources up here, all the build menus and research. Yeah, made sure we gave people our home, got some food coming in, still gathering the rest of the resources here. Did some research, got these steam hubs up, built a snow pit for the dead, and we finished off with building the beacon, which lets us get some scouts, but we need 5 people. So I have decided that I'm going to take the 5 people from the food. Oh, not all of them. There we are. Just get one more. There we are. So this will let us get a scout, which costs 40 wood and five of the people. So with a scout we can send them out to these locations in the Frostland. So we're gonna, it does want us to go here, but I'm actually gonna go over here first. So they'll take a while to get there, so we'll go back to our city. Our generator does have a bit of a stress level at the moment, as we used it to survive the first coal level. We are about to go back up by 10 degrees, so we'll be on negative 30 when we do. So let's just keep going. So let's see here. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they have done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in the Frostlands. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. So the woman is in our scouting group, so hopefully we'll find her husband. Now when it comes to people, children never grow up, so we will always have 15 children. They won't become adults or anything like that. The only way to get more people is by scouting, so you definitely want to do that as soon as possible. We've got coal thumpers on the research because we are planning ahead, because we've only got these 3 coal piles here. There's 784 here, which that's alright. It's 500 here, so we are still good for coal, but you want to plan ahead. You know, you don't want to run out and then go, okay, I'm gonna now get the coal thumper, and as your coal's now disappearing. Our coal income is still quite low, but that's because we've currently got the steam hubs up. We've built some steam hubs. It might be low because no one's actually working at the moment. That's just is this on overtime? Oh, there we go. We'll put that on overtime. So you got to make sure your buildings are on overtime as well. It won't kill them. The only thing that kills people is the emergency shifts. Our food is income is quite kind of low as well, but you know, when we get some more people, we will sort that out. So yeah, we're just waiting now. So your temperature's about to go up. Coal thump has been researched, so that's good. So let's see what we can do. I think I might get level 1, but then again we do need a... Yeah, we've only got 57 left. See, this is what I mean, we're going to run out of wood soon. We haven't got no way of getting wood, so yeah, we're going to get the sawmill. It's only 10 wood. So the temperature has now gone back up. Putting that gathering post on overtime has closed the gap a little bit. We do have quite a decent amount of coal. Let's see what's going on here. Double rations for kids. In the wake of recent child workers accident, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. Now we can't actually afford this, and the idea of giving someone double the food rations is probably not good for the long term as well. So we don't Nothing happens if we do pick this, so I am going to say that we can't afford it. Sorry kids, but you're going to have to get the same as everyone else, I'm afraid. So we can build the coal thumpers now, but I'm not going to do it just yet because we've still got coal coming in. And I was nearly gone, but we should have wood by the time these are done. Yeah, so pretty much at the moment we are just kind of waiting around really. Just doing research. So we now have the sawmill. We'll be using that soon because our wood's nearly out. Do these? Can't see that yet really. I'm gonna get tier 1 because I want the hot houses. Hot houses are far better than the hunting houses, as they provide food throughout the day. Where yeah, the hunting houses do provide food at night, but we can do all kinds of things to boost these. We can boost the hot houses so they make even more food. So yeah, I'm going to start tier 1 because I need stuff from there now. I'll get the steelwork soon. We're still finding steel. Got 60 here that needs to be gathered. So hopefully our scout will find some people. So we'll just speed things up. So we've got another book of law that we can do, and I'm going to get the care houses. We will have to build one. So the care houses take the gravely ill people which are stuck in our medical posts, takes them out and puts them in a care house. So this will free up our medical posts so people can start being healed again. People will only become gravely ill if you don't really look after them, like if they spend too long of a time in a cold area instead of chilly or warm or comfortable. But I will get this. You don't have to build it straight away. I do have what 3 days to do it. Yeah, we do have some people sick, but it's fine. So our scouts have now got to that first location, so let's have a look. So we have some survivors here. This cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's still someone alive up here so they can explore. So, beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. So we've got a choice here. We can either leave them alone, but the survivors in there will be killed by the polar bears, or we can attack them. If we do attack them, we do run the risk of losing our scouts. But at the same time, we gain 4 children, 18 engineers, and 12 workers. So it's worth the risk. So they attacked the polar bears. People in the cave, they came out to join us, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts did die from their injuries, so the people they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. So we did lose our scouts, but we have got survived. We've got more people coming in. So when they get back, we can then make another group of scouts, and we can then send them out. So this is now no longer being used, so we're going to dismantle this now. And we're going to place a sawmill down instead. And you're going to want to get as many of these trees as possible. But at the same time, you don't want to put it in a place where it's actually destroying them as well. So it looks like here is going to be the best place to put it for now, and we can move it along. We can move it upwards as the trees disappear. So we'll put that here. We'll wait for this to be dismantled, so we'll speed things up. Yeah, we've got 10 people because not long doing that. So we now got the tier 1 section. So we've got tier 1. So in terms of heating, we can improve our generator heat. So we can make things. We can, if I pause, we can make this area. So this is like this area here from the generator, as well as the steam hubs, is providing one heat to all the buildings. Where if we was to get this research, we can make it provide 2 heat to all the buildings, as well as in the steam hub area. It will increase the amount of coal consumption, so we can't do that until we get the coal thumpers down. So we will have to hold fast on this for a moment. Our next temperature drop isn't for another a little bit over 4 more days, so it's fine for now. I want to focus on food, so we are going to get the hothouse because we still have children that are not working, so we will get this. Oh, they've got rid of that, so let's sort the path out. We'll put people in here. So now we've got a little bit over 1,000 wood now. It isn't being heated by a steam hub, so I would like it to be, because it's otherwise people are getting cold. I don't want them to get sick. So even though this isn't the best placement for it, I'll put it here for now, and if we have to move it, we'll move it. So yeah, we've still got some children. So we'll speed things up for now. We'll put this on extended shift as well, so yeah, don't forget about that. Make sure everything else is, yep. So it's night time at the moment, so everyone's sleeping. So I'm going to keep the game does bring it back down to a slow when they wake up for you, because in case you want to do something before people start working. Oh yes, that's the horn to let you know people are going back to work. Here comes the hunters. The hunters are coming back with the food. It does seem we are just like people are kind of evening out their food, so I believe they're giving it to the most hungriest person, so that's why we haven't seen someone getting hungry as of yet down here. So the survivors from the cave have made it. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first exhibitions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for others. So we've now got some more people. Let's see here. So a group of survivors has reached our city. They are tired. They'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention. But they are ready to lend a hand however they can. So I don't believe anyone was sick really. So just pause the game here. Now we are going to have to use some of these people. So because we did lose our scouts, so we will remake them again. I'm going to go over here and get this one. We've had some research finish, so we do need to start thinking about getting some steel. So I'm going to put some people in here to work. I generally max out the workers first and then do the engineers. So now we're going to get this steel here because we are starting to need the steel. I think the next upgrade, yes, I'm going to get the steelworks now because we are now starting to run low on steel. Can't put anyone else in there, but it's fine because we have now finished the hothouse. So we need 20 wood, and hothouses do use sting cores, so you can't put crazy amount of them down. So let's build a hothouse. Seeing as we're going this way, and we will be going that way, I'm going to put this right here. Yes, I'm going to put that right there. We can also make that overrun as well. I won't do that. So a steam core, we have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. So yeah, as I said in the first episode, it is the only resource that you can't make. You have to find it by scouting. They generally, the buildings that you get from them are very powerful buildings, so that's why I'm not building more hunting's huts, because these are far better than these. We can put our children in here to work, so you know, if we didn't have that children law for them to work, we're technically out of people. You know, I'd have to put the engineers in there, but I can use the engineers for something better. So we're going to speed up the game. People are now starting to get hungry, so it is good that I have built this. See how it's now been built. So we'll now put the children in there, so we're now going to get more food. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in the terrible cold. We better think about it. So yep, I'll have 2 days. So this is just because we've had a bunch more people join us. So I can build some at the moment. Build nearly 3. Actually, I'll just wait for a bit more wood. I'm wondering if this is worth it. Gathering resources from coal piles would. No, we won't get that just yet. We will get that, but not just yet. I would like to get this really, because we do have quite a few people sick. But for now, let's just build some tents, because we do have people that are homeless at the moment. So I'm going to just build them here, because this is an area that I've kind of set up already. Now it's okay if you're not researching something, because you're distributing resources to somewhere else, so you know that it is okay. We still don't have any gravely ill people, so we are doing alright. So we'll speed things up here. So we kept our promise. Now the one thing we do have to keep in mind is we do have to build this, the care house, so we will need to do that at some point. So let's just look at this quickly. Yeah, we're still kind of off from that really. Got 10 engineers. You know what? I will take these off. I'll put them in there. Come back. I'll put the rest in there. So there we go. So let's just check our food. So our food is now above the consumption rate. So we ain't got to worry about food for quite some time now, until some more people turn up. Coal is probably... Oh, we are now actually gaining more coal. Oh, that's because we're getting this over here now. So we're actually alright for coal as well. So really what we want to focus on now is getting ready for this coal drop. So well, we also need to set up some other resource buildings as well. So I probably will either get this next. Yeah, I probably will get that next. Sorry, I was just I was thinking what I should get. I do still want this as well. We'll try and get this and this before the cold comes, because we've got our main resource buildings ready to go. So I don't think we'll run out of wood. We're not going to run out of wood. Our wood's fine now. Our coal is also fine. So steel is probably our main concern right now. So we'll just fast forward. Let's just check the conditions of buildings. So this is cold at the moment. So I am thinking of building a steam generator. I can't do it just yet because we don't actually have steel for it. We can introduce a new law. So let's just have a look at this. So this is the route you'd have to take if you want prosthetics. Sorry. So this is giving amputee people prosthetic limbs so they can then go back to work. Now, our people are not actually at this point, so there's no need to get that law. We could get fighting arenas, which it does reduce discontent. We will have to build a fighting arena. Our discontent is fine at the moment, so I don't think we will need to do that. So for now, I'm gonna get extra rations. So extra rations gives our medical facilities an ability where we can provide food to the sick. This will increase the speed at which they recover. Because our food income is now greater than our consumption, we can use this if we wanted to. The other side is overcrowding. So our medical facilities should be fully utilised even if we have put patients on the floor. So it does double our capacity, but it does cause discontent. I would rather give people extra food to heal them quicker, so I'm going to pick that one. So we do have 4 currently being treated. So where is... oh, there's our medical tents. Let's just have a look here. Some are being fed, some are going to come out pretty soon. We don't actually have enough rations. It does cost 10 rations to do it, but we don't have enough to do that just as yet. So it's night time, so we'll speed things up. We'll probably get the scouts. Our huntsmen have come back with the food, and then we're going to get food for the rest of the day as well. So our scouts have reached location, so let's see what's going on up here. So that's where so what's this, a crash site? That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. But we have got some resources, so we've got some raw food as well as some wood, so that will help us out quite a bit. There's nowhere else to go now, so we'll now... you don't have to send your scouts back because they've found some resources. They can stay out here. The only time I'll ever send them back is if we found some survivors. So we're now going to make them go over here, and we will get some more people by going here. So that'll be good, because we do need people right now. We're still waiting on some steam because this bit here is cold, and as you can see, because this area here is cold, we've now got some sick people. We do have some rations now, so I will activate this ability, and you can see at the top here, this is now 180% more efficient. We can go back here, so some people are being treated within 10 hours, 8 hours. Some are on their way to treatment now. Oh yeah, they're on their way. There are some people hungry, but this will go down because look, we've got loads of food coming in. Still good on the food. Still good on the coal because we're getting this over here. How's our steel? We are nearly out of steel. But we are starting to run out of coal. So we will dismantle this building. Now, because we've got to heat this area up, we do have 20 steel now. So let's look at this. So I do kind of want to build it like around here. That's where I want to build it. So let's see if we can. What do I want to do? I want to put a coal thumper down. That's what I want to do. And there looks like a really good spot. Now, the thing with coal thumpers, it does say on here, it's enough for 2 gathering posts. So this is the only building you have to put gathering posts behind it on. So yes, I will build it here. I believe we have enough for some gathering posts. We do. We do have enough for some wood as well. So I'm going to do a path like this. We can do a path like this, path all the way up here. We'll do a path here and along here. I still have enough for the steam hub. So yeah, if I pull it there, that's good. It'll do this house and that building there. It'll do everything else that I'm building. So yes, I'm going to put that there. Now, we need to leave room behind these gathering posts because you can upgrade the buildings. And when you upgrade the coal thumper, we are going to have to... The upgraded coal thumper needs 4 gathering posts to collect the coal. So, for now, this needs 30 people, which we will hopefully get when we find the other survivors. So for now, all we can do is really just speed things up. Just make sure, yeah, that's one. We do have some resources now, so let's just have a look at this. I am going to get this because I want those sick people to come back to the working force. So we're going to get this. And we've got quite a bit of bit of steam coming out now. So we do have 10 people, so we can put them in there. We'll make sure these are all extended shifts as well, and we'll just use our engineers that we've got to put them in there. We can't do anything else. I'm not going to make our children work in there because they will get hurt. I don't want no more children getting hurt. I'll only leave them in the hot houses and the cook houses. Our rations are now going up because, you know, we've got a nice healthy amount because we're no longer consuming more than we need. Our coal consumption is now greater than what we got, but that is fine because we haven't maxed these out with people. So when we get more survivors, we'll be alright. Do need to start thinking about building that care house now, which we can do now. Yes, I'm going to build it right there. Hopefully it is heated. Yeah, if the steam hub's highlighted, you see where it's highlighted, it means it will be heated. So yeah, that's fine. And we'll keep our promise down here, which would make our hope go up. There we are, so we kept our promise, built the care home, so our hope has now gone up by a little bit. Because our coal consumption is now greater than our income, we're now getting a warning on the time here, so we do have a day left. So let's just keep going. Hopefully our scouts will get there soon. So we've managed to actually get quite a few people healed, probably because of this. Yeah, some of them are coming back, so that's nice. Can't put them anywhere though. So these are probably these people here that are absent. So you see where it says they're free in treatment. So this is running slower at the moment. Some more people got sick. Just checking. There's nothing really that needs to be heated. We have heated all the buildings. Warehouses like stockpiles and things like that, you don't need to heat them. They will always stay cold, so you don't need to worry about heating these up. So that is alright. So let's have a look here. So Lost Expedition, the rest of our people made camp here too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. We entered the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. Was that Chore of excited voices welcome us, or yeah, thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. So, and we've also discovered some more places to go to. So we've got 4 children, 9 engineers and 22 workers, and we need those. We desperately need those. So we are going to send our scouts and the survivors back. 5 hours, plenty of time. You know, we ain't got to worry about our coal. It's just, yep, so we can boost this again. We are going to do that. So our research is finished on that. I now want to get this because it is going to get colder soon. We do need to start thinking about building some more houses because we have got some more people coming back. So I do have 30 wood now. Yeah, so that will be heated. So we'll start here. Build 3 more homes. Get some more wood because some of these have not got streets. We'll do a street all the way over here and in between the gaps. Can't do it just yet. We'll get 10 more wood. Our gas come back and we've got loads of wood now, so we're fine there. So let's put let's take our engineers out. Put the people in here first. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. So it's pretty much saying we should keep going north. We will have to build 1 more home, which we can do because we now have a load of wood thanks to the scouts. So we'll build that there. We'll get the streets. Do the gaps. We'll finish this bit here off. We'll do like a surrounding perimeter here now, because you know, why not? Just takes less time then for our people to get around. So we're getting the temperature upgrade. Our scouts are waiting, so let's send them off. We'll go over here to the observatory. So what is generally a good thing to do is to send them to your last place, because it's they remembered the journey, so it should be quicker to go here and then here. So from here to here it's 6 hours, where to here it's 20 hours. So we'll go here first and then move on to the other areas. Our home should be built soon, so it's not a problem. Make sure everything's still warm. Yep. You can see our generator here is being upgraded, because it is going to get cold soon. Let's just check this. So thanks to those extra people and this coal thumper, our coal is now exceeding our consumption, so we haven't got to worry about coal anymore. Let's check our food. Our food is still fine. So the next building that I want to get, because we have now run out, next building I'm going to want to get is the steelworks, which is all the way at the back here. How much is steelworks? 25 wood. Got loads of wood. So we'll build those 2. We are going to have to connect them to a street. So yeah, I'm going to make this go in a straight line, like that. Have it come over. We'll fill it up like that as well. We haven't got enough just yet, or we won't actually ever have enough until we put people in there. So we'll speed things up, because there's not much we can do. We've got another law that we can do. So yeah, I think we'll get the fighting arenas. Not like our discontent's high or anything. Now, when you have to be careful with some of the upgrades, because as you see there, we've got the level 2, but it automatically turned it on. So let's just check it out. So it would be okay to have it on, but we don't need it just yet. So we're going to leave it at level 1. This will help us stockpile some more coal quicker. Our food rations are now full, so we will, we'll let the children relax a little bit. So we can build fighting arenas. Now you want to get as much in as possible. It seems if we build it here, we'll get the care home in as well. These buildings you don't need to heat either; they can't be heated, but you know it's nice to do it, I guess. Now, I am going to build one there. I'll probably build the other one there. So let's just double check. Is it getting? If I build it there, I know I can't build it there because that's the medical post. Yeah, actually, I'll build it there. So we'll take this out. Now, don't be too scared to get rid of a building, because if you're benefiting from a buff from another building, then it's worth it. I mean, you know, I'll just build the other two houses there, so it's no problem. We can build this one straight away. Now, when it comes to later on, you know, it's entirely up to you whether you want to build more of these, but you know, you don't feel like you have to. So our scouts have now reached here. So it was 20 hours before, and it's now 11 to get to here. So we saved ourselves 3 hours, I believe. Yeah, 3 hours. So even though, yes, it's only 3 hours, it still makes a difference. You know, everything adds up. So it's definitely worth sending them to a place you've known before and then send them there. Can't do a research at the moment because I am waiting. I'm waiting for these to be built. I would like a steam hub up there. So we've got some more hope for building those fighting arenas. So yeah, there's one here. So there's nothing you can do. Like it hasn't got an ability or anything. It's just an area of effect kind of building. It just lowers the discontent in that area. So yeah, there we go. So we've got another bit there. So we'll let them build that. And it is about to get cold soon. We can't activate that just yet. Make sure this is still good. I will actually I will turn this back on. I will say, because we can start to stockpile some raw food even if this is maxed out. So I'm going to put the rest of our workers in there along with some engineers. Can't do anything at the moment because it's currently not the working hours. So our scouts have gone to the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone is inside, so there are survivors, does say that. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming, so yeah, the sun's losing its heat. So we've got the options: escort the survivors back, tell them the direction, but we might run the risk of people dying on their way, or we can leave them to their fate, so we'll lose them. Obviously, we're not going to leave them to their fate. We're going to help them out. 4 children, 19 engineers, and 12 workers. So scouts are now on their way back. So more people, that's good. I can now fill these up. We need 20 steel. So also the other problem is it's now getting colder. But we have researched steam level 2. So we're going to turn it on. So it don't happen straight away. It's got to build up to it. It won't take too long. especially if we speed the game up. So what you want to look, this is what you want to see all the time. It's everything is at least yellow. Like I said, some buildings don't matter, like the fighting arenas, they don't matter. You can never really heat these, and as well as the beacon and the snow pit, they don't matter either. Main things is the houses and your production buildings. So that's what you want to keep yellow. So as you can see, these are not. I now have 20. So what I'm going to do, yeah, I will build one there, but I'm also going to build one in between here as well, and we can then use this area to build on as well. That's probably our hunting party coming back. Some more people are sick, so we will turn this on. Shouldn't be too long. So I need another 20 more steel. Let's just make sure everything's alright. So yep, we're still making more coal. Yep, and our food's fine. We're still getting coal from here, so that's probably why we're up. So with those other survivors, I might end up building a second coal thumper, but it all comes down to how much we're burning. So we've got some more survivors. That's great. Let's take our engineers out, put these in, and put the rest of our engineers in. We do have some more people, but I'll wait around for a bit. Oh yeah, Steam Hub. Yeah, I'm going to build it there. Yeah, I'm going to build it there. And we'll send our scouts to here. Or will we? No, my apologies. Because how long is that? 22 hours. Yeah, no, sorry. We'll send them there first. Still got some hungry people, but they're just probably on their way to get the food. In terms of research, you know, we don't have to leave the generator at level 2 for too long because the temperature will go back up. So I don't need to worry about that for now. Probably some more scouts. Faster gathering, actually. Yeah, we'll get that next, and we can get that now. So yeah, we'll do that now. So yeah, I feel like we've done a lot in this episode. So I probably will leave this episode here. You know, we've pretty much got our main resources up. We've got coal coming in, we've got wood, we've now started to get our steel coming in, our food is fine. We've got scouts out here looking for the people, because we need people, because our kids are never going to grow up. So yeah, I'll leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, if there's anything I can improve on, please let me know down in the comments, and have a great day.